The supposed secret witness of the defense spills the beans. Good afternoon. This is day 34, week 9 of the impeachment trial of Chief Justice Renato Corona, and also our last day before Congress adjourns for its Holy Week break. So will it be save the best for last for the defense? We'll find out this afternoon. So the things to expect for this afternoon is, of course, the issue that has been in the papers for the past weeks, the family dispute over the Basa Guidote Enterprises Incorporated. This morning, we learned that former Manila Mayor Lito Atienza will testify for the defense today on the sale of the Basa Guidote lot in Sampaloc, Manila to the city government of Manila in 2001. Atienza himself confirmed this to reporters this morning while he was attending a Senate hearing on the elections. Of course, Rappler Editor-at-Large Maritas Vitog has reported extensively on this issue on the Basa Guidote dispute, that this property in Manila is actually known as the crown jewel of the family corporation of Mrs. Cristina Corona. Before it was sold, it was actually rented out to tenants, and this was how the company got some income. In 2001, that property, that lot, was sold to the city of Manila for 34.7 million pesos. And there are allegations that Chief Justice Renato Corona negotiated this sale and initially set the price of the property at 50 million pesos, but after some deals, some talks with Mayor Atienza brought it down to 34 million pesos. Of course, the Chief Justice, if we recall, during his media blitz, has denied being directly involved in the family dispute involving the Basas, his wife's family corporation. So the defense actually did not want to reveal, as they always have, who its witnesses would be for this afternoon, but we learned from Mayor Atienza himself that he will be testifying. So let's go back to why this issue is important for this particular impeachment trial. If we recall, Chief Justice Corona declared a cash advance of 11 million pesos in his sal, and that the defense said was used to purchase the La Vista lot in Quezon City. That was declared in the year 2003, the same year that we heard in previous testimonies from the Securities and Exchange Commission that they revoked the franchise of Basa Guidote Enterprises for allegedly failing to submit the financial reports and other records and documents required by the SEC. So that was a question raised by the prosecution, how Corona was able to secure that loan or cash advance from a supposedly dead company. Also, we recall the Chief Justice saying in his media interviews that he withdrew 30 million pesos on the day he was impeached when he closed 3 accounts on December 12, 2011. He was saying it was not his personal money, but those funds were actually belonging to the Basa Guidote Enterprises again. So the defense, as they have been saying, wants to adopt a thematic approach in its presentation of witnesses and evidence. So for today, we expect that it will not only be Mayor Atienza who will testify, but other witnesses related to the issue of the Basa Guidote Enterprises Incorporated. As we have recalled also in the past weeks, aside from the Chief Justice, members of the Basa family have granted interviews to shed light on what they said is this long-running family feud. We heard from Ana Basa, a niece of Mrs. Corona, and Sister Flory Basa, her aunt, that they did not know anything about the sale of the property, or they were not able to benefit from it. Their side of the family were asking the Coronas for an accounting of the money, of the books of the family corporation, but did not get an adequate response and were left out of the decisions of the Corona. So it's actually an interesting day. This is one of the issues that the prosecution has long been waiting to hear and to be presented after the lengthy debates in the past few days on the alleged 45 properties of Chief Justice Renato Corona. So we will see if it will be a climactic end to the so-called Season 2 of the Corona trial, and paved the way for the break and again the resumption of the trial on May 7. Join us on this last day as the trial begins at 2 p.m.